adjusting the valves. Do that before we head north. Yep, first.
Gaskets on.
Goodbye, wood shop. We are all packed and ready to go. We have arrived at the Mayport Ferry. What'd you say, Pete?
Our first boat ride of many this summer. Can't tell, but we're on a boat right now.
We left St. Augustine to the sound of heat bugs and a very big heat wave that pretty much felt like the blowtorch was blowing on you with the windows down all the way north until about, I would say, like New Jersey. We were on our way back to Norna. This year she was going to be launched and we were going to sail her around Maine. After a 2-year restoration, we were excited to be back. Here we are, sitting at a gas station, waiting for the Volkswagen to cool off. It's too hot, right, Layla? Too hot. Too hot for the bus. We got some ice cream to cool ourselves off. And you can feel the heat emanating out of this thing. It's hot. Looks good though. How's the oil feel?
It's alright. It's not super hot, but it's...
That's good. We've been having a hot start it like every single time. Except for the mornings when it first starts. Now hopefully the bus will start. Right, Layla? Did you like your ice cream? Was it delicious? Yes. The bus started. We had to wait a little while. It took 3 tries to start it, but it did finally actually start. It was definitely hot. It's hot out. Right, Layla? Yeah. Alright, we're at our campsite. We're going to wait for the engine to cool down before we drive off again. So we figured while we're waiting, oh my gosh, the heat emanating off of that right now. While we're waiting for it to cool down, we're gonna jump in the river, I think.
You don't have to turn it far, just go back
and
and
Pete's
forth.
feeling a little shimmy, so he wants to see what's going on. Turning a wheel to the right. Okay, so I'm noticing at the 70 mark, there's a spider web. Because you know we don't go 70. But I don't think the spider was very happy. Sorry, little guy. The majority of the first couple days of driving the Volkswagen bus north was pretty much just trying to keep ourselves cool. So anytime that we found somewhere to go swimming, we definitely would go there, for sure. But there is a creek, so if we do want to jump in that to rinse off, we can. Free camping. It's really nice of the park ranger to show us the way, so he's leading us into the campground. Out here in primitive camping land, and look at how freaking giant this deer fly is. Oh my god! A lot of the ride we were having some weird shimmy in the front end or the back end, we couldn't really tell. And also the bus was having trouble starting. We knew we had to figure it out soon, so we decided to look for some help. Well, it's really pretty, but the yellow flies will eat you up. Layla likes it. Try not to get eaten alive by yellow flies, though. Which they are biting. Oh god. Alright. These guys are debating the cookie debate. Ava's gonna eat her cookie now, but she wants Pete to eat his cookie.
When I was little, he traumatized me and ate my last cookie that I was saving. And now he's saying he's gonna save his, so I'm just gonna eat it. I don't care.
So Ava said, please, if I eat my cookie, I want you to eat your cookie. And Pete said, I'll save it for later.
Eat it.
Which is such torture! Here we are at an O'Reilly Auto Parts. We've got a new starter, a shock for the front, some gear oil for the tranny. We're gonna be here for a little while, changing that stuff out, hopefully. And the only problem is the place that we were gonna go camping doesn't offer showers, and Pete's gonna be pretty dirty from doing all that work, so we're gonna look for some place to shower for him. So yeah. There's the old shack.
Fuck.
It looks shocked.
The old bolt won't go through.
Do you think we can get another bolt?
Maybe. It'll be the same there. And that's connected and goes to the thing. That's connected and goes to the thing. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna hook it there and there the same way it was. Should be right. And do it. This one has a nut under it and then a thing. Do I just use that nut?
I don't know.
Does this not fit on?
So Pete figured out what the shimmy was. The axle that we replaced came loose. And now he's making grunting noises to try to tighten him up. Luckily the axle didn't come off and sling everywhere, all into our lovely valve cover and our push rod things right there, all up in that. That would have been fun if it like slammed up all in under
Take
here.
our fucking brake line out, everything. The thing is, this is not... Okay, that's pretty tight.
So now we're tightening that. We put a new starter on. Starter's not working. Don't know why. So we've got a solenoid to try to see why. There's the solenoid. Fortunately, none of the things we thought we would fix fixed anything. Newport News State Park. Mass. Is this perhaps sign of a chipmunk? There's the Schooner Alliance that Emily is sailing aboard.
You really upgraded.
From 26 to 100 feet.
I like your style.
Thank you. Hi, Layla.
It's
Your
your
first
steel.
taste of freedom. Nice shorts for you.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you. Hey.
Yay! Oh, Layla, that's a friend.
No, you're not gonna get the fish.
Alright, alright. Bye, little turtle. Kayla, really? Funny. We made it to Virginia. The temperature was definitely much cooler. It was a very nice day out. I love the tall trees of Virginia. Tree hugs.
White-tailed deer. Hi.
It was nice to relax and sew a quilt. But unfortunately, the shimmy still shimmied on. This is a rare occurrence, everyone. Layla's actually sitting down. She's actually laying down. That's extremely rare. Are you getting tired? Here we are in some RV jail, completely fenced off from nature. With a broke down bus. We barely made it here. We're smelling plastic. Burning, rubbery plastic smell coming out of the front end. Both tires. And we thought we could make it to Maine with the tires we had, which were worn. Then we rotated them, thinking, you know, might be able to make it. But now, you can see they're not gonna make it.
Those things are junk. They wore out last time too.
Hercules tires. You suck.
Roosevelt's home was there also.
Okay.
And then you had the
John, if you're about to
no.
get a chance, it's like brand new. This whole thing is brand new.
Yeah.
So it's not like and there's no play in it at all. Usually if the bearings wore it, you would feel a little side-to-side play.
So maybe we got a piece of plastic in it. Up she goes.
That upper one's pretty shot too, but it's not.
Okay, I think we found the culprit. Oh, sorry, Layla. I didn't realize I was videoing and you just being so cute. Look at you. Being adorable. 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 So we arrived at Eggcorn Arabella's after a long passage of trying to figure out what the heck was going on with the bus. We still hadn't really sorted out most of the problems. It was having problems starting. Still had the shimmy. So we knew that we had some work cut out for us when we got back to Florida. But we knew that we could make it to Maine, and that was important. But first, we wanted to check out how cool Arabella was becoming. Doggy play date over here with Miss Layla and wherever Kiva went. Here in the boathouse. Having a cuppa. We also thought it'd be fun helping out Steve and Alex around the boathouse.
What you doing, Courtney?
Linseed oiling. This is the oak planking that was being prepared to go on to Arabella soon. This is so nice. Not like steaming hot right now. It's like, it's a welcome to have the sun.
Yeah.
It was like a furnace, man, from Florida up to about South Carolina. It was like having a heat torch blowing on you. You had your windows down in the bus, it was like a heat torch blowing on your face. There was no cooling down. Thank you to Steve and Alex for giving us some work and helping out some of the repairs that we had to do with the Volkswagen bus. That was very nice, thank you.
Give the ads. This is like my new favorite tool. Love that. I even offered to go out to Washington and cut Leo's rabbit if he wants me to. Because he said he's not good with one, and I don't know how else he would do it. Yeah. But I just kind of want to fly out there with just your clothes and an ad, and you're like, all right, I'm here.
That'd be really cool, man. It's really good lighting
Amazing
here.
how fine you can go with the ads. Much better.
I'll leave a couple on the ground out there.
Maybe.
Let's start with that.
Making pens out of Victoria's lumber. Cutting all the stock for Eggcorn Arabella so they can send it out to get the pens made. So we are now at Colin's house. We made it last night. He had made dinner for us, which was so kind of him to do. There's some mosquitoes. You guys are probably seeing mosquitoes like flying across the screen. And black flies. So yeah, we made it to Maine. We're here. We were gonna stay an extra day at Colin's and go to the Hamilton Marine here, but oh, I look tired after 12 days of travel. I'm a little worn out. Whew. We were gonna go to the Hamilton Marine today and do some fun things around this neck of the woods, but we realized that we should probably unpack the bus and look at the boat and see what all we need on Norna before we can just go away. I got an idea. I got this thing. This thing is handy. These things are the handiest tool. This one's a rechargeable one, so I don't have to get batteries. I can just plug it in and charge it. The only problem is Layla hates this thing. She is so terrified of it, which sucks because it's a lot better than getting blood everywhere. Anyways, now that I've scared off the bugs. So yeah, we're gonna go to Norna today, and I think we're gonna unpack the bus, get everything out of the bus, and clean it, and just get it. I'm gonna be zapping while I'm talking here. Clean the bus and get the bus all emptied out, and start moving on to Norna. So this is kind of a nostalgic moment, really, to sit in the bus and know that today might be the last day that we are gonna live in the bus, at least this summer.